Yo, Chicago Bulls show with the Cognac Boys, and we got our guys from Windy City Digits.
Cognac. Gang.
On with us tonight, we got Carl and Dubb, aka Vic, rocking with C Dubb and Cognac Boy Bobby. How y'all doing today?
How's it going, boys? Thanks for having us on. We appreciate it. It's a good night to be on with the Bulls win.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I call myself V-Dubs today just because I've been watching the show.
We appreciate it.
I started doing this.
And today's show is brought to you by strawberry ice cream that we don't have. So, all right. So, Mr. Carl, we're gonna start off with you. Go ahead and introduce yourself, and then just mention one of your favorite Bulls moments.
So my name's Carl. I'm one of the co-hosts here of Windy City Digits. Been a Bulls fan for a very long time, going back to the Reggie Theus and Artis Gilmore days, way back in the day. But I've had a ton of favorite players over the years, but obviously the 90s players were great, but I like more of those like the heart, hustle, muscle type guys, like Cliff Livingston and those type guys. They kind of bring a little something to the table, but don't always get the recognition. You know what I mean?
you old school, big
Oh yeah,
dog.
for sure. So,
What's your favorite Bulls moment, big dog?
I can't help but think, when we played the Blazers in that championship year, and we were down 14 in the fourth quarter, right? Yeah.
Oh.
And then Bobby Hansen hits that
on.
three out of the corner, and knocks us, I think, got us down with single digits. And you see Jordan jump off the bench because he feels like, we got a chance now. We got a chance. So I think that's probably the one moment I think that kind of turned the whole thing for all of us. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There was nothing we were going to come back. Nothing that's going to hold us back. So I think that's that moment. So.
Man.
So V-Dub, introduce yourself and mention one of your best Bulls moments.
Well, I am V-Dubs. I co-host here with Baldy on the Windy City Digits show. We talk about digits. We used to have a show called Breaking Ankles.
Oh.
Good, yeah. I've been a Bulls fan a little later than Carl. Carl's a little older. He just looks younger. With Granville Waiters, early days with Orlando Woolridge, but my best moment, man, I'd have to go back to when Jordan was pumping his fist after the Cavaliers game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the ultimate, hey, we're making the playoffs. We're doing something against a good team, upsetting the Cavs. And we were a thorn in the Cavs side for a long, long time.
Yes, sir.
It's good to have some OGs on the show.
Yes, sir.
We always get Derrick Rose 3-point shot to beat the Cavaliers or the Bulls series against Boston. This is fresh. I love it, guys. I love it.
Yes, sir. So go ahead. We like to welcome you guys on. And we about to dive into this game, gentlemen. So the Chicago Bulls, they beat the Washington Wizards 107-94. I was very impressed by tonight's win. Bulls, they scored 60 points in the paint. And man, they just look good. They look like they were more engaged than previous games. We always see a hot start in the first half and then a dud in the the second half. Starting with the horrible third quarters. So V-Dub, we're gonna start off with you on this one. What did you like about tonight's game? What did you like about it?
All right. So first of all, the assists, the ball movement was excellent. I think in the beginning of the third, everybody was like, "Oh no, what's going on?" But we had 26 assists for the game. Last game, we got 13 assists after three quarters, so that was improvement. And then the offensive rebounds was not nearly as bad as it has been against the Bulls. They did a great job there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good. C Dubb, what did you like?
Oh, you know how I do it. I first like to give my nods to the opposite team, and I'm going to give it to Ish Smith. Jesus Christ, he's so damn irritating, dude. That little bugger of a player, dude.
Sure.
Oh, my God. He's just getting everything. Get out of here. But let's get to this team. I look at this game and it's a win, but I'm not too excited about it, guys. This Washington team is not very good, guys. It's just not very good. I'm glad we beat them by double digits. We beat them by 13. I'm horrified of how hard it was to beat this team, dude. If you look at it, their star, and they didn't have Bradley Beal, obviously, was Porzingis. And we all know he's tall as a tree and he is stiff as one as well. I want to give a shout out to Patrick Williams out there.
Yeah,
man.
For sure. Absolutely.
Man, me and my nephew, and I'm sure you guys down there at the Digits podcast.
We're excited, man.
Oh man, we've been asking for Patrick to get out there. We want to see more though. Billy D, get him in some minutes. I want to say, Demar, you had a pretty good game. I'm kind of wishing you would be more of a playmaker sometimes. Stop forcing and stop pressing for points, dude. You get us in trouble every time you do that. Zach had an off game today, guys, but you know, he's been pretty good the last couple weeks, you know. Kobe White also had a great game early in the first half. He had a great game in the first half. Ayo Dosunmu, he can't that wall. He hitting that rookie wall. Even his defense is slipping a little bit, guys. If you pay attention to Ayo, even his defense is slipping. But I still got faith in him. Win is a win. And I'm going to finish this off later, guys. Let's go.
Right.
All right, Carl. Carl, you up next, man.
You know, I think, you know, Vic and I talk about this on our show all the time. Like, I think Vooch has to get off to a good start every game. You know, if he has a good start, that really kind of sets everything kind of in motion, right? If he struggles at the beginning of the game, you know he's going to struggle a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and it's, you know, C Dubb, to your point with Ayo, like we talked about this also on our show, is I think Ayo's kind of in that in between. Like he needs the minutes to play well. If he doesn't get the big minutes, like he struggles.
Yes.
You know, so ever since Lonzo went down and he went to the starting lineup, he plays well when he starts and he's getting the big minutes. If he doesn't get the big minutes or they play Kobe ahead of him in certain games, then he struggles, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the other part I'm a little worried about with him. And, you know, I think you guys mentioned this in your last show. The ball moved better tonight.
Yes.
You know, the ball definitely moved better. When the ball moves, they're a better team. You know, I saw his stat the other night that Zach LaVine is one of the top 3 shooters from a catch and shoot.
Yes.
But he doesn't do it. Like he's got to take the ball. He's got to drive. He's got to drive through 3 people. And I'm going to ask you guys this because we talk about this all the time, right? Vic's shaking his head already because he knows I'm going to ask because he thinks I'm a Zach hater.
You are.
One thing that drives me nuts about Zach is that when he drives to the hole and he gets to the rim, he puts all this English on it. Like he doesn't dunk it. He doesn't go straight at somebody. He's got to put these rolls up on it, and then he doesn't get the call, and then he starts to complain. That's just the one thing I wish about Zach, that he would be more aggressive once he gets to the hole, challenge him. If he gets blocked, he gets blocked, but quit trying to avoid the contact and just get it up on, you know, get it to the rim.
I think that's a fair analysis, honestly, because you always see him trying to go with I'm gonna do a reverse on the opposite side, or I'm gonna go straight, you know, straight line to it and then give a nice finger roll.
Yeah, because when you see Demar goes to the rim, out of nowhere he explodes and he dunks the ball.
Yes.
Right? Zach, we all know that Zach's got big time hops, right?
Big time.
So he should be able to easily make that play, right? Just a quick move and then he should be dunking that ball.
Yes, sir.
Well, Zach LaVine is a lot of finesse. You know, he's a finesse player. He's really not a power player. I want to say for the last couple of weeks, he has been, no, not the last couple of weeks. I'll say the last like 3 games. He's been aggressive.
Yeah.
That, to be fair, he's been very aggressive.
Sure.
I think DeMar shot him out the game last game.
Yep.
And you are true. He is a little bit too finesse when he gets to the basket. But I still love me some Zach LaVine, big dog.
Me too, man.
Yeah, man. But overall, I think it was a good performance from the Chicago Bulls. Down the stretch, one thing that I liked is that DeMar, I guess they had like an action going with Ayo would bring it straight up the court, and then once they attack him, he'll give it to DeMar, and DeMar has more space to go to his mid-range versus in the previous game against the Knicks, DeMar was bringing the ball up completely all the way up court, and then he has people up on him. He's trying to do the pump fake and then force a tough shot. But I know how you guys do it on Windy City Digits, so I got a digit for you guys.
Sweet, lay it on us. Let's hear it.
He got a digit for y'all.
20 points. Nick Vooch!
Nick Vooch! That's my
20
guy.
points in the first half, and the reason I had to bring it up, because Vooch on our podcast, pretty sure you guys podcast, many of podcasts, all up in here on Reddits, on Facebook pages, Instagram, Twitter. He gets killed, man.
Yeah.
But tonight,
He gets toasted.
he showed up and showed out from the inside, the outside. He was patient in the post, and man, the stat read that Stacey King read, another one that stood out to me is that when Vooch has over 4 assists, now the Bulls are 19-9.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Beat him. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's exactly what the old time Bulls used to do. They used to feed it to like Bill Cartwright, Luke Longley, because Jordan knew he was going to get his points later on. So if the Bulls could do that more and get more guys involved and learn that early on, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, they definitely. Just like Stacey was saying, man, Zach and DeMar, you guys can get your basket. You can get a shot off anytime you want, dude.
Yeah.
Seriously.
We gotta feed these young killers, man. You got the Sumo, feed them. He open over there, feed them. You got Patrick Williams. We gotta get this guy started, dude. We gotta get him started.
Yeah, he's got to get more comfortable with the ball, and especially attacking the hoop.
Yes.
He did tonight, man. I mean, the times that I saw him, he was a lot more aggressive. It was nice to see.
Yeah, so speaking on Patrick Williams, I always said that he should start, but they didn't start him. But we did see an increase in minutes from 13 the last game to 25 in this game. And Billy Donovan inserted him. He was the first bench player inserted in the game. Carl.
Yeah.
What did you think about that? And do you think that's sustainable for this home stretch?
You know, I think he's definitely got to get more playing time. And I don't think Billy can ride this starting lineup with 4 guards and Vooch into the playoffs. We're going to get out rebounded every single game.
Slaughtered by the Sixers, the Bucks.
You know,
Destroyed.
I know you got to take one guy out of the starting lineup, and unfortunately, for right now, it looks like that's going to have to be Ayo. I think you got to get Patrick Williams into that lineup, and Vic's talked about this on our show too. You know, it might not be a bad idea to see Patrick Williams maybe sometimes with the second unit play that 5. You know, then you can get Javonte in there, or Derrick Jones Jr. If you want to go small, put Patrick Williams at the 5. And then you can get some quick forwards down there with either Derrick Jones Jr. or Javonte down
Weren't
there.
they doing that? Weren't they doing that a little bit in the fourth quarter? I don't think Vooch was in there and P. Wills was in there.
I think they had Thompson in there.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, Thompson was running the 5 in there in the fourth.
Yeah, but I agree with you guys. Like, I think, you know, C Dubb, you're right. Like, Patrick Williams has got to play more, you know.
He got to.
And this is nobody, like, he's been sitting there for 5 months. He should have that fire, and he should have that energy every single night, because he's been, you know, chomping at the bit to get into games. And this is his chance. You know,
he had 7 boards, man.
Oh, that's great. That's
impressive.
the number one stat that I'm really happy about Patrick Williams. He's going to help this team rebounding at the most, at the first thing that we need. He's going to help them rebound. But when you ask that question, let me answer it real quick. Now, it's my turn, nephew.
We got Vic. I want to hear from Vic.
Go ahead, Big Vic.
I'm good. You're asking me about the if it's sustainable, right?
Right.
You know what? Honestly, I think I actually agree with Carl for once. I don't know if P. Dubs could start right now. personally. I think he needs to work up that way. And then we'll see if Lonzo. I know you said you got news about Lonzo. I haven't seen the news, so I'm excited about the Lonzo news.
I mean, I am too, dude.
Yeah. So, like, go on back to you guys.
All right. Go ahead, answer now.
Now, Patrick Williams is a Kawhi Leonard multiplied by 1.5.
Yeah.
He is an absolute monster. Strength, and he has finesse. He can finish at the basket. He can shoot the three-pointer. He's an elite defender when he get his feet up under him. He's been out for, 4 months.
Yeah.
I say, and I disagree with you, Carl. I don't know if you said you wanted him to start or not. I want Patrick Williams to start now.
Yeah, I think he needs to get in there.
Now.
I agree.
Absolutely. We can't keep going it just like Carl said. We can't keep playing these 4 guards, dude. We getting treated like we playing our little sons or something, like our 5-year-old sons.
Yeah.
You know, Vooch is not going to jump off the floor to rebound. You know, he waits for the ball to get down there. And we need some athleticism out there, baby. Let's get Pat Williams in that starting lineup.
Man, Pat Williams went out there and got some grown man rebounds.
Yes, he did.
And let's keep in mind, man, the guy's only 20 years old in his second year in the
NBA. Wait, he's 20?
20.
He's 20.
Damn!
Yeah.
Listen to your show, man.
Old.
Oh my God!
Kognac.
20 years old. All right, guys, we're going into C Dubb's favorite time of the show.
Yes, sir.
The player of the game.
All
right. So first, I want to hear from Vic, and then we're gonna go C Dubb and Carl. Mention y'all player of the game tonight. Vic, who you got?
It's got to be Vooch. It would either be Vooch or P. Williams, honestly. Even though DeMar scored 32 points, but I don't know how you can't go with Vooch. Vooch kept us in that game in the beginning. He was hot. The team was going to him for once, and at least they were feeding the hot player, which they haven't always done. So I'm going Vooch.
We'll take that.
I'll take that. You can't miss with that. But you know how I go on right here. I don't go with the obvious choice. But let's go ahead and get a salutes out. We got to give it to Vooch now. He had 20 in the first half. Yeah. Ended up with 27, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. But no, you ain't the player of the game, Vooch. I'll give another salute real quick. DeRozan, he had a great game. Yeah. Man, 32 points, 7 rebounds. Ooh, that's crazy. But my player of the game, Patrick Williams! Let's get it, baby! Just his presence on the floor. Yeah. Looking to the future, baby. Let's go with Pat Williams.
P Dubs.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Carl, who's your player of the game?
Yeah, I said it earlier. Like, you know, I got to go with Vooch with this one, right? Because for once, he was aggressive, and when he got the mismatches, he took total advantage of it tonight, and I think that was huge, right? But, you know, kind of following what C Dubb does, you know, like, I got to give it up for Javonte Green. Like,
another good pick.
He was 4 for 4 for night from the field, right? Grabbed a couple rebounds, 2 steals, right?
Awesome dunks.
He's that. Awesome. Yeah, he's that energy guy that every team needs. You know, I know Milwaukee's got Bobby Portis, right? Javonte Green is our guy for that. You know, like, he's able to come off the bench and just light it up. You know, and that's huge. I know he was starting for a while, but if you put Patrick Williams in the starting lineup and you move Io to the bench, you got Io, Kobe, Javonte Green. That's not too bad.
That's not bad at all. That was a great pick, man. Great pick.
Those are some great picks, gentlemen. Those are some great picks. But yesterday, if y'all was watching, I said Will Smith need to slap Billy Donovan. And he showed up. I gotta give kudos to Billy Donovan because I give that man a lot of crap. Look,
yes.
Look.
So vibe, man.
Yeah. Billy D. I don't know if you saw Will Smith or not, but I'm happy. So I'm gonna just leave it at that because, man, he put Pat Will in there quick. He was quick with his adjustments, quick with his lineups. he seemed very decisive today.
Okay.
So I was definitely happy about that. And now,
so Will Smith, player of the game, man.
So now we jump into this Lonzo Ball news. So we originally knew maybe about 2 weeks ago that Lonzo Ball, suffered a setback, and then just recently, Billy Donovan came out and said that Lonzo been working his ass off to get back with the team, and it's looking likely that he might come back. But he's going to be reevaluated when they go back to Chicago. So we'll see. It's not much, but it's a sneak peek. How do you guys feel about that? Who want to kick it off?
I'm excited. They go back to Chicago Thursday, right?
They gonna hit. They should head back.
Their next game is
Thursday.
They're coming back tonight. So yeah.
Well, I'm eager for the news now. That's Thursday. That's around the corner. All we need, Lonzo, that's going to change this team, dude.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Oh, my goodness, it's going to change this team. So I am excited of the news. Thanks, nephew. Appreciate it.
And we'll be seeing Paul George on Thursday, too. So
no, he came back.
Yeah. So we might be getting Lonzo back. Hey, he won't play Thursday, but hey, the ball movement will even be sweeter with Lonzo, man. Defense. Another 3-point shooter. Defense, yep. Length.
Yes,
rebounding.
That's exciting
about those news, Carl.
Yeah, we talk about this all the time. The whole thing gets messed up. Like at the beginning of the season when Lonzo was in there, he was able to manage Zach and DeMar and get them equal shots, and there wasn't all this ISO garbage that was going on.
Yeah.
He was able to move the ball, and that's the biggest thing I want with Lonzo coming back. Even if he can't move the greatest, or whatever the case is, if he can be there in the fourth quarter when we need him the most, play a little bit of defense, and just make sure the ball is moving, that we're not doing all this ISO stuff in the fourth quarter. Because I'm sure it's I saw you guys on the last episode, right? Yeah. That was driving you guys crazy.
Oh my gosh, DeMar.
Yeah, y'all heard me out there sounding like Tom Thibodeau.
Exactly. So that's the biggest thing with Lonzo. Like, it's just the biggest thing is like he's going to be. Io's not mature enough or enough experience to be able to control those.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's being mentored by DeMar, right? So he's not going to, but Lonzo is going to be able to come in there right away, and he's going to command that respect, and everyone's just going to say, "Okay, Lonzo, it's your show.
Let's go.
You tell us where we need to go."
Oh, you don't be teasing me, nephew. Now,
look, we just gotta wait and see, man. We just gotta wait and see.
Man, if we can have our whole team for the start of the playoffs, guys. Oh my!
Let's just hang on.
Let's just pray.
Let's just not get up in that play in, man. We got to keep winning games. We got a tough stretch. We got to make. We gotta win some of them. Come on now.
Yeah,
I dig it.
We really appreciate you guys for coming on. Before we head out, make sure y'all go ahead and plug yourself. Let the people know where we can find you guys.
So listen, we do appreciate you guys inviting us on. This has been fun. This is cool, and I'm hoping we get to do this again real soon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But we're at Windy City Digits on YouTube. We also are on Twitter at Windy City Dig. We do some polls and stuff. But we really kind of talk about all Chicago sports: Bulls, Bears, Cubs, Sox. Obviously, right now we're focusing on the Bulls. But we try to focus on the numbers. We try to focus on, for some of us that are older, we focus on some of the numbers, some of our favorite players, some of the things that bring us back. And we try to focus on 3 numbers every single episode that we do. So we just try to focus on those. So, give us a chance. When you get a chance, come and check us out. We usually do a Bulls post game, and then we do a weekly episode. But we do, again, appreciate you guys having us on. This has been fun. This is so cool. Seriously,
thank
we
you
just
so
had a good time with this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. Hey, I got
Big
something
Vic.
for y'all.
You got a Big Vic.
I got something for y'all.
What about Big Vic?
What about Vic? Right?
Come on, Vic. We got the dub today, Vic. This is my man right here, Vic.
Yeah. Dubs.
What's up?
You
got something to say to end the show, Vic?
Oh no, man! I'm a fan of your guys' show. Honestly, I love the beginning of your show, man. I love your chemistry as well too. You guys are good.
Thank you.
So hopefully we get more viewers for both of us.
Hey, I got something for y'all.
Go tell him something. I gotta say something.
No, you go ahead. This gotta end because I think they're gonna like this.
Hey, y'all better get in tune with Windy City Digits. These two guys right here are different. They don't do it like every other person out here doing this kind of content. Joe, they have me die laughing every time I watch the show.
Yes, sir.
Check them out, Joe. I'm telling you. Check them out.
Appreciate you.
So make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. And shout out to Windy City Digits.
Oh, wait.
Where's my Crusoe?
Say it with me. Say it, with me, guys. Can you dig it?
I thought you was gonna hit him with the Caroline.
I can do that too.
Outcast, baby.
Cognac. Gang.